I do not want to admit this, but y'all, I have been absolutely ignoring my body. And you know, when you feel called out watching a message, you just start to get all these same signs back to back to back that remind you of the fact that you have not been taking the best care of yourself. It's your girl. Last week, for some reason, I stumbled upon a message about resetting your life, and I knew that I felt like I was in that space for myself anyways, but I couldn't ignore the fact that I kept thinking about my health, and I just hadn't been making it to the gym lately. I've had changes with my trainer. My nutrition has been off. I have not been eating the foods that I need to eat, and I just haven't been wanting to cook in the kitchen either in the same token. So not a great combination, but it literally kind of leaves me just running on fumes. And I'm realizing for myself now, as a woman that's building options for herself in my life in real time, it's a ripple effect. When you start changing your mindset, and then you're trying to change your money, and then you start hitting your goals, right? You can't ignore the other areas in your life that also need to be refined. I can't just do all these things and not continue to take good care of myself, my body, manage my weight, manage my nutrition. I think I've suddenly, as a 37-year-old woman, gained allergies. I don't know how to explain that. But you can't ignore the fact that you also have to care for yourself in all those other areas. And then it's not even the have, you want to. You want to. When I was sitting down and I created our community group, which is open, by the way, our community membership, I was like, okay, I need some accountability, one. Accountability comes through community, too. And if I know that I have to post, if I know that I have to show up, if I know that I have to take a photo of what I'm doing, then it's going to make me do it. I do believe being 1% better every single day pushes you closer to the person that you're becoming, and to the woman that you want to be, and to the man that you want to be, if you're a guy on here watching. So I know that that's true. I just didn't realize how much I guess you could say I let myself go in these past couple months. And I don't want to make any excuses. I also understand commuting daily to work. Oh my gosh, when I started, it was 3 hours a day, and then it changed to 3 hours a week. Working, feeling exhausted, right? And a lot of my training sessions would be in the evening on the weekends, or in the morning on the weekends. And I was burning out. I felt like I couldn't balance everything well. And I did not balance my health. So I can't play about my health. As a breast cancer survivor, that's something that needs to be my top priority. And I need to stop putting the priorities on the back burner. The things that are important, the things that are essential, the things that just are going to help keep me going and give me long life and give me longevity, those are the things that I quite literally have to prioritize. So here we are, day 1 of the challenge, walking at least 30 minutes. I'm 5 minutes in, and I may push it today and do 45, but as I'm living in between houses right now and commuting an hour and a half, I want to be intentional about my new morning routine. And I want to start my mornings off separate from my devotional time, but with a good walk outside. So I'm just committed to that. I'm definitely doing it for the next 7 days. I had thought about the 75 hard. I don't think that's what I need to do right now, but this is my softer start. If I can't make it into the gym to actually lift a weight or whatever right now, I'm going to commit to walking. So walking on our challenge for the next 7 days. The ladies, we have 6 ladies in the membership community. Shout out to you ladies. I'm so excited to have y'all. The membership is open if you guys are looking for community to connect with and join as you start to build your options for yourself in your life. We really do talk about money, finance, taking care of our bodies, and continuing to create opportunities for ourselves for extra income, because we're really working on changing our reality. We're working on like not having to feel trapped by a job and that be your only source of paycheck, your only source of an outlet. You deserve more. So you got to go get it. And that's exactly what we're doing in the community. Because when you think about it, when you elevate in one area, it ripple effects to the others. It's not linear, you know, and you want to, when you feel good or look good, you feel great. It's just something about feeling strong. It's something about being able to walk and not be out of breath. I'm sure for others, it's something about like being able to chase your kids and keep up with them and not be so tired or exhausted. It's something about walking up the stairs and just being good and not feeling winded when you feel like all those sessions on the Stairmaster are paying off. All those sessions during leg day are paying off. It's just something about being able to actually like feel and become your best self that just makes you want to keep going, and it makes you not want to stop. So I think because I've been taking this leap with my job, as I have like 2 weeks left, the plan is working. The options are working, and it's blowing my mind in the best way possible. But it's also showing me like, all right, girl, we also have other areas of you that you need to get together. You don't have to break the bank in order to do this. You don't have to complicate the process to become a healthier you. You just have a plan and you stick to the plan. And I'm grateful I actually do have a nutrition plan. A friend of mine wrote it out for me a couple months ago. I started it, and then what did I do? I stopped. I started it and I stopped, because between commuting, trying to meal prep, bring all those groceries with me, and everything in between, this is going to sound like excuses. It was just the thing that made me stop, because I just wasn't committed enough to doing it. And that's just the truth. So I'm aware of my opportunities. I don't know how much weight I've gained, but I can tell that I've gained some weight, and I would actually like to divorce it. So I am submitting separation papers as of today, and I want to see what we can do, you know, and just see how. I don't even have a number in mind, y'all. I know some people are like, oh, how much do you want to lose? I don't know how most people answer that question, because now we're just guessing. I think 10 pounds feels good. I think 15 pounds is it. Like, how do you really know? You know, I don't really know, but I'm just going to see where it goes. I'm going to start with my walks and start with fine tuning my nutrition. I am taking alcohol out of the mix as of today. My Cabernet Sauvignon, we have to part ways for this time being, and reducing my sugar intake. So I'm going to be doing more like anti-inflammatory foods that just really served my body well so much in the past, because diabetes runs in my family. And I remember getting like a pre-diabetic diagnosis or about a couple years ago. So I was very mindful to just jump on the ball there, because I see how diabetes has affected so many family members of mine, and I just didn't want to go down that route. So I'm doing everything I can in my power. My dad reminds me all the time, because he has neuropathy in his feet, and now it's traveling halfway up his calf. He said, whatever you do, get it under control. And I have not had sugar under control. It's been controlling me. And I don't want to be in that space anymore. I want to be able to show myself that I actually can have that self-control again, even in this new season, especially in the next season. And especially as I'm, walking towards the woman that I want to become and the life that I want to live. So I'm resetting my health. I'm resetting my body. What better way to get outside and be active? I've been wanting to ride my bike. I have not ridden a bike in like 5 years. And I'm going to put air in the tires this week. And I'm going to add that in there. So I'm going to increase my cardio first. And that's one thing about me. Sometimes it's baby steps. Because I do have a relationship with the gym, when I fall off or when I'm not consistent, I have to have baby steps to like get back into the flow of things and introduce myself to my workouts again. So for me right now, that's what I'm realizing. It's definitely the baby steps. So once I can do that, and just focus on my walks, I may order a weighted vest and just make these my mornings, make them my devotional time in the morning, get a good path that feels good and feels comfortable. My cousin gave me a walking stick. He said, you never know if it's a loose dog out here. I get it, because I'm off 8 miles, 7 mile in Detroit. I get it. But I left the stick in the car. I'm just I don't know. It's going to have to be me and him. I don't know. But let me turn around here. Yeah, so probably get a weighted vest, get a few other things in place, but it really starts with nutrition too, y'all. Like, find a way that feels good to move your body and start to refine your foods, your nutrition. I've done that before and I feel like I can do that again, and that's going to be a good jump start for me to start seeing a difference and getting my strength back. And then I'm going to make it a focus in these next 2 weeks to get back in somebody's gym. So yeah, keep me in your prayers and your thoughts on all that. If you are someone that's looking to have support in a community, join us. The link is down below in the bio. The Options Club is just the beginning for this club. I launched it at like 2 or 3 a.m. Just a couple days ago because I really needed accountability myself for the changes that I'm trying to make in my life. And I wanted to have a place where that I have like true community and where it just feels more like sacred and intimate and it can just grow. And in my mind, this is what I see for this community, if you got a second. In my mind, I envision us hopping on that call on a Saturday for like a coffee chat. I think I'm going to put the clarity hour inside of that community as well. I see a couple of random speakers coming in to just support us and educate us and teach us on things that pertain to expanding our options, right? When we start to make extra money, what are we doing with this extra money? What are our goals? What are our desires? How are we expanding it? How are we putting ourselves in positions where we literally can retire in the next like 10 plus years? Or maybe you just come up on some amazing idea where you're able to speed the process up even quicker. I don't know, but I just see like true community in there. Still playing around with the thought of the YouTube conversations being in there. I don't know just yet, but maybe because I want us to be able to share our wins in the same token and the things that we're working towards. These challenges, reading books that are elevating our mind, helping us become 1% better. Maybe you're an Audible book girl. I also put these health challenges in there too, right? And we're doing this together. So you're taking a photo to get the accountability. So you're not doing life alone. So that's the goal for the group. That's like what I envision in my mind. And it's in this cool space where my community is helping me build it out as we go. And I've learned to really lean on what do the ladies need and what do they want and how can I give them what they need, and just really hearing people. I think listening is so important so you can be receptive to what's being shared with you for the changes that people want to see. Hi, good morning. How are you? Good. Yeah, I think listening is just so important, to be receptive of what people are telling you they need. And then let's get the people what they need. Like, the goal is to get results. The goal is to change our lives. The goal is to become literally better than who we are today. The goal is to not feel this way and be in the same position this time next year. I'm tired of being in the same position. I'm tired of feeling like, I'm always repeating certain parts of my life. I want to grow. I want to elevate. And you don't do that by yourself. You do that with other people. This is why my voice memos, my phone calls with my girlfriends, all of that is so important to me, because it's literally pouring into the woman that I'm becoming and changing who I am, how I see things, how I do things. So, yeah, welcome to the Options Club. Okay, y'all, I am 16 minutes in. We got about a good 15 minutes to go. Which way do I want to go? It's a really cute park. It's brand new too, I think. But anyways, Until the next video, tell me what you're resetting. Tell me what about your health right now you're wanting to change and what you're working on. All right. Peace out.